across the South Coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 2 o'clock. I'm Byron Goodchild with your Solent Sports News headlines. An ex-Paralympian is set to be released from prison. Former sprinter Oscar Pistorius has had his parole set for 5th of January. He spent the last 7 years in prison for the murder of his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp. Our reporter Jake Clements has joined us in the studio. Jake, what else can you tell us about this breaking story?
Well, in just 42 days, Oscar Pistorius will be released from prison. His parole will last from the 5th of January until the 5th of December in 2029. But he won't be able to leave Pretoria in South Africa without permission. He must also attend anger management classes as well as perform some community service. He is expected to stay at his uncle's mansion in a wealthy suburb, which is where he stayed during the trial. So he's free from prison, but not free to do as he pleases just yet. Sky Africa reporter Yusra El Bashir believes this is a controversial decision.
We are already seeing a bit of backlash online about the fact that this was quite a lenient sentence, that he's only served nearly 10 years, under 10 years, since he was convicted of murdering Reva. So we'll see a reaction over the next coming hours.
Last night, Southampton women broke their attendance records. Just over 13,500 tickets were sold for their first round Continental Cup match against Arsenal. Despite the achievement, the Saints were beaten 2-1 in the final moments of the game. Marianne Spacey-Cale spoke about how proud she was of her players.
Yeah, absolutely delighted with the players. Like you said, pride is probably a term that's used a lot, but I think we're bursting with pride tonight. The way they performed, the outcome for us tonight was how do we deal with pressure, and I think we didn't just deal with it, we smashed it. So really pleased with the performance.
Southampton return to the Championship action tomorrow at 3 p.m. in West Yorkshire. Huddersfield Town are their opponents. The Terriers just sit above the relegation zone in 21st place, whilst the Saints are currently in 4th and have had the chance to move up to 3rd if they secure a victory. In the Women's Champions League, this star player scored a hat-trick on her return. Sam Kerr, who is still recovering from a calf injury, contributed to Chelsea's 4-1 win over PSG. Manager Emma Hayes had nothing but praise for her top striker as she complimented Kerr's goal-scoring ability and movement.
You don't get credit for all the other little bits she does, and while she's not, by her standards, top yet, I don't know anyone who just puts the ball away like she does. She really is. She's alert and so decisive with her movement.
World number 1 tennis player Novak Djokovic told a group of Britain fans to learn some respect. This comes after they tried down out his interview with musical instruments after Serbia beat Britain in the Davis Cup to advance to the semi-finals.
They can do whatever they want, but I'm going to respond to that. So I was trying to talk, and they were purposely starting to play the drums so that I don't talk, and they were trying to annoy me the entire match. We had a little bit of a chat in the end.
Final practice 2 has got underway at the Yas Marina circuit in Abu Dhabi. Mercedes driver George Russell led the first practice session ahead of impressive rookie Felipe Drugovich by 0.3 of a second. This is the final race of the season. With nothing left to play for, most teams had rookies drive as teams begin to look to the future. Thanksgiving football left fans of 3 teams thankful for the team's performances. San Francisco 49ers